Welcome to Factorio Space Age without space in Archipelago. I recorded like 15 minutes because I didn't want to interrupt my stream for lunch. Yeah, so where are we at? Our main objective right now is to make electricity. Come on, how much coal do I have? Jeez. Yeah, since it's a server, it's running on a server, the server just continued. And yeah, I've accumulated a lot of coal. Okay, let's get all the plates. So we mostly need a lot of belts. Wait, didn't I have? Did I accidentally put them in here? Well, it gave me underground belts and splitters, but it didn't give me the regular green belts. Wow. Okay. What direction do we want it vertically, or do we want to... Yeah, I guess we want to work vertically and extend to the right? Or do we... Oh, it's kind of meh. This is a little further away, but I think I like this one better. Like going this. So like this, and then the coal can come in from above. And I can start building my bus next to it. So ideally we will not use the yellow belts for too long. We're gonna use the burner inserters since they don't actually need power themselves. Oh god, I need more iron. Yes, you just need tons of iron in the beginning. Tons and tons of iron. But we do have plenty. So I'm gonna use a couple of burner inserters to make our first bit of power. They will fuel themselves with the coal, so even if you have a power outage, it doesn't mean anything. So we do this and they will all be connected, and now we just need some pipes. This music. Well, honestly, yeah. Okay. So this will provide power. And I can start building power line. So now I need to figure out how do I want to set up miners. If we... Well, I guess for now Wanna do a setup like this. Just reconnected me. Okay, just for a start. Once we got the coal production going, we still need copper next. So let's build a couple more so we can actually get copper going. Oh, for now it uses all the wood as fuel. Which is fine, I guess. Well, it will be used up, but whatever. What we also need is... Isn't there... Where is it? It looks so weird on the map here. Because of the scrap. We need to tap this stone right here. But I guess I do want to go for electric mining drills now. Which will take some time to actually craft. Okay, so we don't have anything that consumes electricity just yet. But we are making... Oh, this is kind of bad. Need to wait for landfill. So we'll have to go further out here. Or I could, well, I could extend this in the other direction. Like I could build up here. That also works. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so regular mining drills. This music is so ominous. So, and I guess we want to split this up so we can take parts of it and turn them into bricks. And we also need coal. Don't really need bricks just yet. We mainly need something that crafts furnaces, actually. Okay, So this is set up for the future. I guess the first thing we want to do is set up some iron smelting. Doesn't have to be a super lot. Just to get things going. Since we do want to craft these science packs, yeah, so we need iron and copper smelting. And one big issue we face is we don't have any long-handed inserters. We only have the regular ones. Let me actually post my stream. Why do I have spoilage in my inventory? Okay, what do I want? I want electric miner bolts. Yeah. Righty. So how do I want to set them up? In this lane. And here. Wait, hold on. Just so I can measure this out. There. So I can later on replace that. Okay, craft a whole bunch of drills. This many for a start. We just need a base to start with. That's it. And I can plan out smelting. Something like that. And I don't have them on my hotbar yet. Yes, we just need to wait on the crafting. Well, no, I can. Yeah. Can be something like this. Right, and then if like this splitter here. No, we don't need that many belts right now. Ah! Okay. Something like this. And connect it here. Alright, now we are mining iron. Woohoo! What I need to build next is a whole lot of inserters. Well, there we go. So meanwhile, I do have a couple mining tools left, so I can also grab the copper. And I will build this up first, and then I can copy the entire thing for copper, and then we can get some automated crafting for our science packs and basic needs like belts, inserters, furnaces, assemblers, you know. Just all the basic stuff. Yeah, no crafting iron. So I want things to look decent, then it has to be on the same height. Do that. And now what we do need to do next is just we need to craft. Oh my god, okay. I actually need to get rid of all this wood. I have so much coal in my inventory. Need to craft belts. I'm gonna intentionally make this long so I can actually have a full belt saturation line down here. Same as with the copper. And then I can expand it towards this side and the other one towards the right. I need a bit more stone. I need one more furnace. Okay. We got all that going. Yeah, and then once I produce stuff, we can pretty quickly upgrade to red belts, I think. Which is gonna be super cool. So we got iron and copper. Now we just wanna make these longer. Oh wow, wait, is that a mod that just grabs everything that's connected? Jeez. Not quite sure how long they need to be in total, but we should be quite long. I think they are longer than they need to be, but yeah. And I need to craft a lab. Oh, I actually need to handcraft a whole bunch of packs. Okay, that pickup reach is very sketchy. Let's put a box here. I don't want to pick things up like that. Yeah, oh my god, okay. Jesus. How many do we need? We just need 6. Okay. Now we got long-handed inserters. Ooh. Okay, that changes a lot. Because with long-handed inserters I can actually make use of my blueprints. Also... get me another iron chest so I can get rid of all this coal. Holy moly. Yeah. Let me get this stone mining hooked up. So we get 53 assemblers, which is nice. Do they come with water pipe connections? Quality modules. I don't even have red circuits, but this is what I want to make. There we go. Okay, since we do have blueprints, since we do have long-handed inserters, I can use blueprints. Why are they gray like that? Okay, I do need Jumpstart base, version 1. Yeah. This is a very useful basic base setup. Craft a lot of stuff. I'm just gonna remove this belt right here because I don't wanna craft the green science packs just yet. So for now I just need to make a lot of belts. A lot of belts. Furnaces are being made. Which is good. And then I will also need to set up more coal mining. Since we get a whole deck of inserters and stuff for free once we... or of anything once we research the corresponding technology, or we get it through the Multiworld. I can build this thing up way faster than if I was just playing a normal round of Factorio. That is super nice. So what do we need to do next? We need to craft a whole lot of inserters. We already have pretty much all the furnaces we need. Yeah, I'm getting this done way quicker than previously. Okay, but once I get this one into working, I don't need this setup anymore. What do we mainly need? We need iron. Let's get crafting. Okay, then let's remove this. Because that one wants raw copper and iron. Didn't need to go down that much. Oh, it does leave me space to do other things. Don't mind the scrap. Inventory full, yeah. I can craft those things with this. How many naps do I need? A whole bunch. I think I do have enough inserters now. Okay, so what? It wants the coal down here. And then... Oh, I guess the iron can come down this way. This is copper. It's coal. And here we are. Next thing. Need to do that, I guess. Yeah, I guess now we can chill. Everything's set up. We can work on expanding our mining operations. We can work on expanding smelting. There's also an upgrade to this base, which I guess we build next. Once we produced a whole bunch of things here. Oh, some coal is in between here. Oh gosh, okay. We got we got the green belts already. Since that was actually this technology, since we had the previous ones already. We're not gonna use them for a long time. Let's get this done as well, so we get some bricks. Yo! Power production is the most important thing, I guess, which I'm already crafting. Inventory size really important. Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'm just gonna let the game run, and I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay. All the labs have been built and stuff. Let's work on power. That's what we need the most. Yeah, we can have another block here, and then we have to skip a little bit until we build the next one. And there's how much we... Oh, we have even more. That will hold for a while. For burner drills. Okay, this should cover my power production for a bit. And the next thing we need is more mining, so we can actually have full iron ore belts, and we want 2 of them, since the next upgrade of this base will have 2 lines of iron smelting coming in. Let's get some mining drills built. And also handcraft on the side. And I pre-planned the space. And of course make the other one longer as well. Okay, cool. That should do it. Mining speed. Oh yeah, it's just for convenience. So and then the next mining we will place will be for coal. And copper, and then we have all these big fields here if we want to grow bigger that we can use. So we can build some quite large smelteries here. We can ignore all those resources for now. It's just the copper mining is kind of awkward since the fields are so split up. So I have to I could get the copper smelting here, like route them downwards, and then the iron kind of needs to go to the left and cross over, and then I don't know. Or it goes up and then to the right. I could build the copper down here in this space. And the iron next to it on the side. I don't know. We need lots of mining. I'll leave this pure coal mining for now. Coal-powered coal mining. Since that works quite well and it doesn't depend on power. So it will always work as long as there's something to mine. In case of a power outage, it's not affected. Okay. I should do some more mining. I mean, this coal belt here is saturated, so that's fine. Now we can place the upgrade blueprint. And jumpstart bases here. It fits perfectly on top. And you see, it just grows bigger. This one has of course go there instead, and then we have our second iron belt coming in right here. And everything else is already fine, and we just need to build it. Get all this stuff going. And use our even distribution to build these up quickly so stuff gets built faster. Inserters, lots of inserters. Lots and lots of inserters. So, and then we can queue up these resets. Some of these progressive items, as you see, need unprogressive items as a requirement. It's a prerequisite. So we can get this one. And some of these could even be for us, and we just don't know. This one is required for a whole lot of things. And these all have different values. Like this one is pretty expensive. It needs 402 packs each. So all have various different costs to craft. And we can only do red and green. We have the military, the black science pack, but we don't have the tech needed to make it. We don't have any piercing ammo, we don't have any grenades, we don't have any walls. We need progressive military in order to get those things. But we have some other fun stuff. Like bacteria cultivation and carbon fiber, which we can't even do yet since we don't have biochambers. So this is doing its thing. We are producing enough power. Like a bit more though. Oh, those bottom ones are not connected yet. So I can just continue this thing downwards. So I'll need to set up smelting. Like all this forest here needs to go. So while the research for red and green science is now set up, what we need to do is not to waste the time and work on expansions while it's researching. I guess I mainly want to do more power for now. Let me copy this bit. That was a bad copy. I don't know what the limit of water is. But surely we can build it this way. This much, this far, right? We don't have steel yet, so that's why this is not doing anything. Interesting. What we also want to set up is red belt production. Since we already have red belts, all this stuff can be upgraded, and we do get gears, and we actually don't need this whole thing. Just need to take this belt and continue onwards. Right? Oh my god, okay. Too much wood in my inventory. So that one needs only gears, this one also needs iron plates. If I've done everything correctly. Yellow belts shall be a thing of the past. What do I craft of all this crap? I have so much coal. Come on. I need faster inserters, lol. Oh man. Oh, this one's... Yeah, that makes a bit more sense, doesn't it? Well, I guess we still have to use yellow belts for a while since the production here is a little bit slow. So this number needs to be increased. 100? I don't know, maybe 200. Why is that a 0? And then I think we need to increase this. Because that rate of red science packs is way too slow. Is your problem now? Okay, it's mostly the gears. Maybe I should not produce red belts just yet. Since they are a bit too expensive, it seems. I need faster inserters, that's the problem, and tier 2 assembly machines. Yeah. Okay, so what are we going to unlock here? We got the zinc for my leaf green seed. Thank you all. Yeah, let's just get everything done here. think that was the first check we sent out. I feel like I should increase the coal mining first and foremost. Since we're gonna need a lot of coal. So we have that line, which should be enough for all this. So we're gonna make new lines to supply the smelteries. Future smelteries. Ah! Dang it. Okay. Oh, we can go this low. And we need more. More. Right? We got irrigation from my Civilization 6. Oh. Yeah, my Civ needs a whole lot of technology. We have a couple pretty endgame stuff things in Civ 6 already. So that's gonna be a very interesting playthrough once we get back to it. So that's also gonna happen in the coming days. Okay, so we will have 3 lines of coal. I guess we wanna merge them into 2 lines. So we're gonna use this. But we are going to... Do I plan with yellow belts now, or do I actually want to plan with red? How difficult would it be to reliably craft? I guess I do want to craft with red belts. Oh god, okay. Can't get rid of stuff. I have so many boxes already. That's a good way of doing it. All the coal in the car. Oh, think, Nagi, think. How you wanna go about this? I guess I can do another smeltery down here. Just to make iron gears and funnel them in. I think that's the smartest move right now. I was gonna open my window. Oh, next research, next research. What is it? Outside the agreeable, tenacious entrance. Aha. No clue what that is. Honestly, if we upgrade this to red belts, as you can see, the iron isn't... Like, this is a little bit of a bottleneck, or it feels like a bottleneck at least. Ah, whatever. Nah, okay, come on. Yeah, let's do that. Just have a third one. I guess the only reason this is so slow is since we don't use any steel yet. Otherwise it would look different. Good thing I built this factory for furnaces. It's all done. All these queued up. And that's that. Wait, why did it not copy the recipe? There we go. Okay, so that's a little boost for the red belt production. So we'll get all the red onlys out of the way, and then we do the red-green ones. We don't really need to do these. I can do these whenever I unlock the next sphere. So the factory does something while I continue building. See, that's iron gears production. Now what I need is fast insert. Mm-hmm. So put these back. We are building red belts. Pick these up. So we are gonna standardize everything for red. That's cool. Now, big question is still, how do I set up the smelters? Could do them on both sides, theoretically. I could do like a lot of belts Get the iron to right and then have it come in on the other side. And like build all the copper around down here and then have the copper smelting here. There's so many trees and stuff in the way. Nah. Gonna get all this stored. Okay, let's see. This looks so weird when all the blueprints are kind of dark. I don't know why that is. Early game smelting. We have those, but what we really want are those. Oh. I guess we can't really do that yet. Okay, let's at least place the city blocks so I know where to build what. Oh, that's right besides my... That's actually perfect. Okay, so the middle one here will be the bus. That placement is actually really nice. It's pretty much how I want it. Wait, who sent... oh, mirror shard. Guess we get some of those in. Okay, so I will want smelting in this block so it can flow directly into the bus. Which means I will... And this one is using the advanced ovens. So I have to do this for now. Just turn the other way around. Like this. And this. I think you can just straight up upgrade them to the next smelters. Then you have this entire block built. Okay. But I will already start working with red belts. I'm just gonna plan this out and then start building over time. I'll have... Well, I don't know how many lanes I will have. Red belts coming in. Wait, hold on. Let me do it differently. I will place down the smelter block from the book and then just modify it. And not this. This one. There was a... Yeah. This is a smelting block. But I think it's also in here, isn't it? Oh, look at this. So this one includes the coal belt. That's kind of what I'm on about. The whole coal belt thing. Does all these have... Well, I think in this one it's just in parallel. One is the coal and the other one is the iron ore. And the same things here. So I want this, essentially. I don't know why there are these big electric poles in the way. Let's remove them. Progressive nuclear power. Okay, thank you. Ah, shit. Spam filth that I can't use yet. But starting with 100 of these is like actually cracked. The uranium, I mean. Okay, so I'm gonna downgrade the furnaces. Steel furnaces to the regular ones. So I can actually use this. And then I'll remove half of it. So I don't want to build too much at once. And I just realized I've built power so long that I'll not be able to set up the iron here, so I have to set up the iron down here. Let's remove this bit. So I actually have space to get the iron belts through. Remove this power stuff, so we'll have the iron mining, the iron ore, and then I can spelt it through here. Have it come down here or whatever, or down here, and then we will set up the iron smelting block over here in this area. I could also, honestly, yeah, I could make this whole thing go around the corner as well. That's not a problem. I think that's better. Power production right now is enough. What did I unlock? Nothing too exciting yet. Yeah, we are slowly but surely getting the stuff. Okay, you actually don't need to make that many. Oh god, this one. 100 is fine. Okay. What did I want to build? Furnaces. I have lots of furnaces. And these can be upgraded with the bigger ones. So I think the steel furnaces take up the same space as the stone furnaces. Yeah, they do. So I can just paste them over once I get them. With the electric furnaces, it's gonna be a bit different. They take up more space and they will need completely new setups. Okay. So then I need to get all the copper ore stuff in there. So I'm just gonna tap this one first. For some reason it has the most, even though it looks way smaller than, or it looks about the same size as the others. It has way more. This field of copper first. I don't wanna mine the glamour trees. I guess the mod removed all the craft this thing to unlock technology stuff. I'm just gonna start completely plastering this one. So we get enough. Actually, that one might be a bit too much. Get at least 4 lanes out of here with red belts, which we do. That's nice. That's 5. Oh, what happened? Did I get lagged? And then we have a little bit extra. We need landfill for this. Okay, so we have all that. Honestly, we could actually do a full smeltery block. We get enough resources out of this mine here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do a full thing. I'm not sure if the coal will keep up, but we don't need to actually build it all the way yet. So I need a 6 to 4. right here. Something's wrong. I miscounted, that's what's wrong. But why? And then that will all go in here. It might not be enough. But yeah, it is a start, and then we can mine this and belt it all the way down here and hook it up as well. And then later on we can replace it with train stations. Woohoo! And then once we have that going, the game will start getting fun. And logistics robots. Ba, ba, ba. So then we need to see how something like this. Because we also need to get the coal in here. Coal might actually be our biggest problem since this is the next source. Or over here. Actually, yeah, we can tap this source and then bring it over. It's not a huge problem. This will also yield some. I guess the coal consumption is not that big, so it might not be a big deal. So we have this one going here. I'm now in map mode. So I just realized. But I do like planning out factories like that. Everything will be neat in the end. Yeah, this already looks good. I just can't hook it up yet. So the coal will... I think a single belt will provide enough. It can then flow down on that side. That's where the coal will come in. Just about here. Then we can set up our bus. I think that's in the main bus setup. Yeah. As you can see, we have a whole bunch of copper lines on this side, and we have iron on the other side. So we're gonna ignore all these vents and do the same thing on the other side. Actually, we should build this up first. Okay, so we do have enough of those. We mainly need is the actual belts. And inserters. Lots of inserters. We do have enough furnaces, right? We can also place down the electric poles. Just wait before we hook them up. If I remember right, there even was a steam power block in this blueprint book. And production is very slow. It's just how it is. Meanwhile, I don't know, let's get this power set up. See if we can just turn this thing. like this. Oh my gosh. All these checks suddenly sent out. You know, we are grabbing a few belts. Yellow belts just to finish this up. And we need 2, 4, 6, 8. One more. Burner inserters. There. That's a good amount of power production for now. But I feel like... Okay, this is just inserters, they don't need that much power. And once we actually hook up a factory to it, we might not have enough. I don't know. Okay, but this is almost ready to go. We just need more red belts. And then we need to build the same thing again for iron, and then we can start building actual factories. And we need to hook up with power, of course. And I need to bring the coal down. So this is mainly bottlenecked by these. Let's just make another one. Place like a whole bunch of belts in here. Oi, 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 oi. I guess while we are waiting on that, we can start setting up the iron miners. Since this field is very big, I think just setting up 4 lanes for now will be enough. I mean, look how long they are. Surely that's enough to satisfy red belts. Surely. Or at least almost. For the most part. Yeah, that's fine. So I'm not gonna lay down the red belts or the ghosts yet, since I really want the one thing to be finished first. The copper ones. Something like this. Once we got all that going, we will have a really good basis to go from and build the rest of the factory. I need so many still. I'm wondering if I should do this differently. Maybe I should just make a belt of belts. Hold on. see where this is going. Oh, the first one that just doesn't work. Okay. We do this. There we go. Oh wait, why is God, yeah. There, please, that's better. I'm gonna go to the bathroom again. So, okay. Now we are finally getting some red belts. We just gotta figure out how to route the coal. Although that's not too difficult to figure out. Ui, what happened here? That's that kind of always happens at some point. Okay, so I've already prepared that. That's good. Okay. Let's call for copper. Hooked up. The other belt will be for iron, which is gonna go on the other side. And you can set up more mining drills. And we need to get all these belts built. All the belts are built. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so the frontmost copper ones are for all these things, but so we are not going to build the space platform since that's removed from the mod. I don't know about these other things, what they might be needed for, since the rocket parts themselves are all randomized. So what these copper plate belts will feed into are those four. So we will have this right here. That's gonna be our bus. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, they need to move by one. Sorry. So, like this. And then we'll repeat on the other side for iron. We'll also get a balancer here. Just to make things a little nicer. Oh yeah, this belt production is much faster. Nice, nice. Okay, so now I pretty much only need to turn on power and this thing will produce. And here we go. And yeah, it does cost a lot of power. We haven't even set up a factory. So we can expand our production this direction a little. No, but just by doing this. Where is this coal coming from? Ah, this one. Ooh. Okay. Got all that out. What do I need? Iron plates, right? Feel like I'll need to set up a whole new block of steam power at some point soon-ish. I don't know. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or I get landfill and start filling this up. I don't know. Okay, this is all ready to go. So for iron, we need double the amount since, yeah, we not only do we need 4 iron belts, we kind of need 6, and then we also need a steel belt. Ah, so yeah, we need 2 of these, and we also need another one for copper for the other part here. Oh, it's not even fully saturated with copper. So we do in fact need to get these in, but for now this should be enough, I guess. Don't worry. Need to set up the same thing for iron. Right here. I'm gonna remove this robopod there. We don't have him yet anyways. Can always replace him later on. But this street here is where the iron belts will go. I'm also gonna take all this stuff. And yeah, move it downwards a bit. Construction drones are busy building everything. My factory is doing factory things. I need more furnaces. And then there's also a whole stone thing, like stone, regular stone, and stone bricks, and then concrete. And I guess all this copper is... Will we need to make extra copper just to satiate these 3 belts? Because we also need copper for the regular production hub. Production hub is gonna come down here. I can place the blocks already, just to see where things will go. So here we will have the whole production hub that makes everything we need to build stuff, and of course there's biters here. Yeah. Let's see how much they will actually end up being in the way. I don't think there will be too much in the way. I do have turrets, and I can make regular ammo. I could craft a... Wait, I do have a whole bunch of them, right? I could craft a whole lot of ammo and just have them set down with ghosts. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get rid of them before they evolve. Just need to find my storage box. Yeah, gun turrets. There's a lot of ammo. Let's make ammo. Let's make a lot of ammo. So if I do this, with this ghost in there. I can basically make this. And they will fill in the ammo. Or not. They should. Maybe if I just do 16, I mean. Does it copy the ghost? It does not. Why does it not copy the ghost? Yeah. Okay, let's just get this crafted. So I'm mainly waiting on inserters now. Looks like we got all the belts covered at least. Oh my gosh, what? Which planet is this music from? That's that. Then I need coal. Like this whole thing just mirrored. Oh, the bottom half is making steel. It's making steel. Is that even correct? I'm gonna correct this. Do we want it that way? Do we... Good thing I saw it before we hooked it up. Now I need to think. Do we actually want the bottom half making steel already? Will 2 lanes of iron be enough to satisfy our... I don't think we will. So I'm gonna delete this. And do this instead. We just take care of the steel part later on. Since we don't have steel yet. I don't know when we will get it. So then we can have iron ore come in like this. And the coal will come right here. We'll also jump over the iron. It's cheaper doing that way. And we will have these entrances. Gosh, they're too busy. I can't see what I'm building because of trees are in the way. Can you please, please, please remove the trees? And this thing. Okay. Thank you. Okay. can kinda use the same lane. Where do I want to bring it in though? Oh, wait, my mining setup over here. So I guess I can just go all the way here. Gonna need to replace this pole. I guess this is not gonna be enough. Judging by the copper that we saw earlier today, so I'm gonna go. Well, I could do. I could belt these around and use it for the second smeltery. I don't know. And there's also this bit. Okay, so, just to see how much I will actually get. Oops. Not good. Yeah. Always wanna have one space in between for the power poles. It's more like this. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is pretty extensive. Okay, so we can use an 8x8 to 4 balancer. Like this one. Right here. Downgrade it. And then have so this leaves room for more coal belts down here if we need to. And it also leaves room for power poles. So this is. Why is it not connected? Oh, because of that? Ah. Okay, makes sense. And then we have this one. Oops. Surely these miners will be enough to saturate all that. Has to be. Has to be. I need to move this power pole. Like this, yeah. Okay. Eh? Ah, okay, that's a copy paste error. I'll not get everything into BK mode today. Of course, dinner will be calling. But I wanna replan this bit out at least. Could of course let the game run still while I make dinner. Get all the research done, but that would be off screen then. And I kind of want to avoid having things off screen for this run. So this will need a lot of building, and the amount I'm building right now, it will take a while to satiate this. Because of all the red belts we need here. Well, I think it's not gonna be too bad. Yeah, was all the inserters as well. Hmm. And already out of belts. Oh, I just noticed there's this little gap. Those are the last two progressive items you can unlock anyway. After that, everything else is junk items. And we got everything we can do. Except for the junk items. So we got pretty close to BK. I could also just cancel all the science and just let building materials accumulate. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna cancel all the science. And next time I turn on the stream, we will continue with the science, but we will also have building materials available. I think that's a better compromise. So you don't miss anything being researched and being built. We will just have construction materials available. Okay. On that note, I think I will continue tomorrow, since we still have a lot we can build, even though if we don't get new technologies. Or we might not, we might get some through the multiworld, I don't know. Surely the odd thing will get sent to the seed. Yeah. But we will mainly just focus on building and expanding tomorrow. And building a proper factory. Since there's still a lot to do. And once we have the iron coming in, then we can build green circuits, and then we can build the construction hub, and then we will actually get stuff faster. Okay. Yeah. Hope I will see you guys again.